Roll stinger. Hello and welcome to Working as Intended, the World of Tanks bi-weekly show where we play poorly in front of you and discuss the news of the goings-on of World of Tanks. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend and that you're having a wonderful week. And I know Domo is because he just polished off a bag of Miss Vicky's, what was that, the vinegar?
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar. That's a great chip. Great chip. Top tier chip.
We may be late because we had to wait for me to finish.
No, it wasn't because of that. But he was enjoying that while we were waiting. Anyway, the big news of the day is patch 1.8 will be launching tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's not that cool of a patch, but we do have daily missions. Those are pretty cool. Give you something to play for, immediate rewards to get to every day. It's also got all of the balance changes and spawn changes for Frontline, which will be coming out later this month on March 9th. So it's actually next Monday. So get ready for that if you're not already. As well as the prep for the Battle Pass, which will be launching later this month, but not tomorrow. So for those of you wondering when Battle Pass is launching, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be later this month. Let's see who we got in chat. I see Blues Bandit Jim, Franz, SG Start, Weejix is here, Monty's here.
Hobbling Farmer on YouTube.
Randall says, "Who's that strange guy in the hat?" Randall, we're all Domo Sapien. All of us. Every single one of us.
Big facts, yeah.
Although I have noticed that, oh wait, hold on. Hobbling Farmer says he's got a dad joke. Can we scroll up and catch that?
Dad joke.
Tomorrow is the most commanding day of the year, March 4th.
That's good.
Got him. That was good.
Pretty dad.
All right. In terms of ongoing stuff, we do still have our OSD support charity campaign going on. For those of you who aren't familiar, OSD is a long-running charity that sends care packages to existing service members and also supports mental care for veterans. They're a great organization. We've worked with them for a long time. They currently have a campaign going on where Microsoft, at Xbox really specifically, as a part of Microsoft, is matching all donations up to $250,000. So we're trying to help them hit that cap and make Xbox shell out as much money as they've said they're going to. We've currently raised about $8,500, which Xbox will double the 16 grand, thanks to all of you fine people. If you have not yet donated, please consider. If you donate at least $10, you get entered into a raffle to win a Type 5.9. So that's pretty cool. The raffle will be on March 31st. We'll do it right here on the stream, for those of you wondering. And we're raffling off 3 total Type 5.9s. So you got a decent chance. Thank you, Tragic, for posting the link to that in the stream. I believe Domo's got some news on the community contributor program.
I do. We have 2 new CCs joining the program. Got Warp 103 and Steel Guts in TN, or Steel Guts in Tennessee, although Tennessee TN. So Steel Guts in TN and Warp 103 are joining our CC program as non-partner contributors. They are both on YouTube and on Twitch, so check them out. If you want, I could pull up their channels real quick so you can see what they look like and know you're at the right place.
Highly recommend both of them. I know Steel Guts is also on Twitch.
Both of them actually.
Both of them are
yep,
Twitch,
they're
cool.
both multi-platform guys, YouTube and Twitch. So check them out. They both they both stream pretty regularly, and yeah, they definitely have some pretty cool content. So definitely
Bingo's rolling in hot. Tragic, can I steal your attention for a moment to cut to Domo's screen?
We can do
Thank
that.
you.
So
There you go.
Steel Guts in Tennessee. This is his YouTube channel. You can click right here. It'll take you to his Twitch channel, which is pretty sweet. Offline right now, but yeah, this is his Twitch channel. He's got the looks like the the catfish in a bowl there with a cowboy hat. So that's his logo. You'll see him. Still, this is him on YouTube. And we got Warp 103 over here. Also on, I love his intros and all of his graphics. They have like a really cool retro vibe.
He's got some hot takes, some hot, fresh takes.
Yeah. Check him out. He's got pretty cool tank reviews, replays.
Definitely deserves more views than he's getting right now, guys. So definitely go check Warp 103.
Twitch channel. So you'll know you're in the right place. Warp 103. Got his beautiful bearded smiling face up there in the corner. And yeah, just check them out. Make sure you take a look at their content. They're really, really, really informative guys. They've both been playing for a long time. And yeah, they've been making content for a while. So I'm happy to finally have them as part of the program. And now we can go back to tanks.
Check those guys out. A couple questions popped up in chat about the OSD charity drive. If you already have the Type 5.9 and you win, we'll PM you and we'll figure it out. My preference would be to get you another Tier 8 premium tank, but we can hash that out if and when you win, because I think the vast majority of entries probably don't. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, I think that's it for the... we have one more piece of regular news. Tank University, the raffle has been completed. We have 100 winners. Everyone who completed at least one of the Tank University missions or semesters from 101 through the exams on the weekends was entered into a raffle to win one of 100 M48 Raumpanzers with 100% cruise and a garage slot. And we have the winners now. There's 100 of them. We're going to roll them in the top. There they go. Thank you, Tragic. We're not going to read all of them because there's 100, but if you see your name up there, you have won a Raumpanzer. Crazy Boop is waiting in the wings with his finger on the mass credit button, and he's going to hit it right now and pay out those M48 Raumpanzers. So congratulations to all 100 folks who won those. The reminder that Tank University is on hiatus for this month, so we will update you when it might possibly return. We did get a lot of feedback from you guys on the last run at Tank University, and we made some changes for the next iteration that I think will make it better for you.
Adrian on YouTube is asking, he says he wants camos in the premium shop with an exclamation point. He really wants those camos in the premium shop. Can we make that happen? I do know that occasionally we have camos in the premium shop, but personally, I'm all for it. I love, all the camo patterns we have. I want more. I totally agree with you. I can definitely pass on that suggestion that y'all want to see more camos in the premium shop and in game in general. Because if you'll notice, I keep joking about this, but seriously, the only two permanent custom styles we have in the in-game store are Black Friday and Thanksgiving Day. So obviously, we need more of those.
We are trying to add more cosmetic items as time goes on. We have added quite a few. But as you guys can see from some of the recent events, we're trying to, especially the 3D skins, because we have that available to us now, and we think they look really cool, and we're trying to diversify. We got MCW in the chat, Cranky Monkey GTO on Twitch. He tells us the gaming stations installed at the Ontario Regiment RCAC Museum in Oshawa are awesome, and they've added 583 tanks to the museum up there. So if you're in the Ontario area, definitely go check out that museum, because now they have 583 tanks. We probably more than sextupled their tank collection. You're welcome. We're great. Voss would like the Domo Cult camo in the game. I like that.
Domo Cult camo, yep, I agree. I agree.
So I can't read that name, but a fellow on Twitch is asking, how come you guys don't give tank codes to give away anymore?
We do. The Barask was a little bit of a hiccup, if you will.
We usually don't do it for marathon tanks, just because it all gets jammed up and people completing the marathon. But
yeah, next premium tank we got coming up. There's going to be rental codes going out for CCs, so you can definitely expect those.
Adrian on YouTube also asks, any chance we can buy the 703-2 outside of gambling? I believe that's the Tier 8 dual barrel tank. It will almost definitely come up for sale in the future. I don't have a timeline for you, but just conventionally when tanks come out like that, they do get sold usually 6 to 8 months after their initial offering. So with that said, we do have a weekly watcher code for you today. Tragic, do you have an idea when you want to put it up so we can give a hint?
Yeah, we can throw the code up at 510.
510. You're going to get your weekly watcher code. Until then, we're going to scroll this list of 100 winners of the M48 Raumpanzer. Congratulations to all of them. Jimmy says the code this week is really, really long. Yeah, this is just a list of winners of the Raumpanzer from Tank University.
All of the tank scholars who finished their university exams. 100 of them.
Tank. Oh yes. They have at least their bachelor's degrees in tanks. I'm willing to bet some of them probably got the full masters and did all four semesters. Cranky Monkey says, haven't seen my name yet. I'm revoking Crazy Boop's rides.
I'll take
playing with the 50
rides.
cal this year, Crazy Boop.
I'll take his tank rides.
Crazy Boop says, pay attention. The code is mixed into the names. Do not listen to him. He is a
please
false
do not.
prophet.
False prophet.
Woody on Facebook says, here's an idea. Fix the broke ass MM system. There's my one for the day. You got me early, Woody. What specifically is there beef with the matchmaking system? What is it? I mean, I think I know which is the most common thing right now, which is there's a fair amount of one-sided matches coming in, and that is something the devs are paying attention to. However, they're still quite busy with the New Balance stuff, some of which got sent back to the drawing board, and they're now currently working on it now. We are always constantly trying to improve the game. It's one of the benefits of having a live publishing and live development strategy. However, we do things in a order. We have a friend who's asking if we can speak Russian. Unfortunately, no, but spasibo for coming out anyway. It's the only Russian word we know. All right, so I think we're ready to get into some platoons here. First up's going to be Kento 100.
EXO, to answer your question, yes, I said last time I was on stream that I would eat my hat if we don't have scavenger hunt next month. Hopefully it'll happen because I don't want to eat my hat.
Does he have to?
we've got-
Question
Get my
chat.
Raptor.
Lots of stuff coming up.
If
so
Domo
we'll see.
eats the hat, does he have to eat the pins as well? Because he's got pins all over the hat. I like this. You got like Trailer Park
Yeah, I got
Boys
Trent
pins in
Air
there.
Bubbles and Ricky, some other ones.
I would say they don't count as the hats because they are removable.
All right, I got
Let's
Kento in the
let's just
platoon.
not cross that bridge.
We're going to be playing Tier 8 as soon as I get Domo in the platoon. We have one more thing that I do want to talk about, and I want to clarify before I show this, and Domo shows his, that they're clear.
Oh, yeah.
The wonderful, the brilliant, the talented, the amazing General Jake, a.k.a. BBQ King, sent us these lovely engraved flasks for, for hydration purposes.
To be clear, there's nothing. Oh, well,
We do
there's
not
water.
endorse
there's
the
water.
consumption of adult
I just rinsed this
beverages.
out, but no, there's no booze in here.
It's
Don't ban us from Twitch.
Dihydrogen oxide.
Don't.
But they're custom etched. Mine has a Bears logo on the back and my tag on this front, which is really cool. Thank you so much, Jen Jake. That was extremely
Show
kind.
the side where it says "working as intended."
Oh yes, of course.
Which is
That was very kind of you. We really
you go.
appreciate. We really appreciate that gesture.
Yeah,
That was
seriously.
very
When I
cool.
was giving these out, everybody was beaming.
yeah,
everyone really,
Yeah.
everyone went home happy today.
smiles all around.
All right, so I think we're ready. Oh, as soon as I ready up, I'm the one holding up the queue now. As soon as I'm ready, which I am, we'll be ready for a Tier 8 platoon countdown. Reminder for those of you sync dropping with us: if you do get on the other team, politely don't stream snipe us, and but do try and kill us because we
All right.
want to keep things fair and sportsmanlike here.
All right, Tier 8 count-in. Get ready.
I got getting some heat for the Bears logo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Oh, I'm hitting battle. Okay. So scroll up real quick. There was a question. So Whack the Wombat on Twitch said, the loss of the Twitch Prime partnership fills me with a deep sadness. The sort of sadness you feel when your Carnival 1 goldfish dies, or maybe when the pizza you were offered has pineapple on it. Do we get to keep the tank? Good news for you, Whack the Wombat. I have received confirmation as of this morning that the Twitch partnership and care packages will continue for now at least through June. We will have more updates on the future of that deal in the future and what that means for your captured King Tigers. However, there is no need to be concerned. The next 3 months are solid. So 3 months, we can get back to asking that question several times. Nico Cage on Twitch says, Cabbage, they can never take away the 85 Bears shuffle and crew from us. No, they can't. Neither can they take away the 2007 Rex Grossman Bears and their loss in the Super Bowl to Peyton Manning's inhuman ridiculousness. But we'll take what we can get.
I often watch your streams, but I'll understand.
That's okay. Even people who speak English frequently don't understand us.
Yeah. Also, for everyone trying to roll dice in our chat, unfortunately, you can't actually do that. It's set so only I get to do that. So.
RZ2000 Twitch says, hey,
Sorry
World
to
of
bum you
Tanks.
out.
Reddit got past 80,000 subs. Any rewards for that?
Ooh. Well,
Well, we do have these sweet M60 codes for that.
Yeah.
Have you entered in the M60 code yet? If you have already done that, we might have to offer another one.
60 code for Reddit. It gives you something. You'll have
Very,
to
it's a
guess what it
very
is.
special, unique reward. Only available to people who watch the stream and go to the Reddit.
I feel like this is the only time we've put
I'm
this
lit.
on a code
Oh, no, I'm
on
not
its
lit.
own,
Okay, I'm good.
which is really cool.
Yeah, it's a really rare code.
It is the first of its kind.
Definitely the first of its kind. Chip Eater on YouTube says, "Is the brass good? I didn't get it. I really like it. It's mobile. You got the 2-shot autoloader. You pop up.
Yeah.
The gun's not the most accurate thing in the world,
No.
but you pop up, drop 2 shots, do a good amount of damage, and then you just disappear. And
The aim time is a little
reload.
long, but the
A
gun is
lot
punchy.
of people like it. It's like a very interesting mid-range assassin because it
Okay.
has that speed and it also has that like the accuracy makes it so it's not a long distance sniper, but I feel like it's a kind of play closer up, but similar to a Leopard 1.
So, despite being built like a mouse in real life, I found that my preferred playstyle in World of Tanks is a really mobile burst damage, exactly like the Barask. So, some of the most successful...
Autoloaders.
Not necessarily autoloaders,
No.
although I do pretty well in them when I force myself to be disciplined. But definitely tanks like the Challenger or the Barask. Oh, wow, good job. Good job, Gunner. Oh, okay, you're fired. You're fired.
I mean, you know, your reticle is huge.
It was huge, but come on, you got to give me one of the two. Got to give me one of the two. I think he's spotting me.
Excuse me.
See, I would agree with that Hyper Turtle, but I don't unfortunately have 99 agility yet.
I also prefer auto reloaders.
I
I used to be a big autoloader guy.
Oh
but,
my! There's an S1 right there.
Ooh.
I'm in a
The,
lot of trouble.
Tier 10 Progetto I'm a fan. Come on, give me one more.
Please cover me, teammates.
I hope that hit.
Handbrake turn into the lake. Perfect. Do tanks have handbrakes? I'll have to ask next time. If
I don't
tanks
think they have
handbrakes.
handbrakes. It's just that, like, with the way that some tanks operate, it's like one track control at a time, or at least for older tanks.
So Max on Facebook says he thinks it's become his favorite tank, which that's cool. Morgan says, Cabbage, give your gunner more vodka. Well, he's French, so I think what he probably needs is a nice vacation. Or else he might be on strike right now. That might be what's happening. Too soon? Can we 4 people in chat got that joke, and they really liked it.
So Incinder asks, if I'm reading this right, there will only be 4 weeks of frontline?
That is the current plan, yes, at least for the first part. And then we'll have 4 months with a week of frontline, and then we'll have 4 months with a week of Steel Hunter. Not necessarily the ideal way we wanted to roll those out. However, Steel Hunter is just frankly not ready yet, and Frontline is. So that is the deal. Voss says, "Oh, baguette." Yes, that. I think we've maximized our French stereotypes.
Ooh, nice shot. Or was that
I
somebody
didn't pen.
else?
I want that Roomba to not be.
Wow, and I do leave him on 3%.
Aw. Wait, you look at percentages?
I'm dumb and I haven't changed it in like 4 years.
I use percentages and I hold alt to see.
And I
Why?
peeked him before I'm done reloading again.
Because I like
I'm
to
dumb.
annoy chat with my unoptimized UI options.
Yeah. You also like to mess with our colorblind viewers by not using color.
Yeah, I'm very cruel like that. Purple, I just like purple, so it doesn't come off to me like a enemy color.
I literally just face tanked all 3 of that IS-3 shells, and then I got killed by the Yak and Fool and the T-44. I think in this case I am the fool.
were you,
Mega Dragon Lord says
Kento's
Steel
dead,
Hunter.
too.
What is that? So Steel Hunter was the mode that we came up with that is basically Battle Royale. So if you have ever played PUBG, it's basically the whole circle closing in thing, and you're fighting
Glad somebody
against
can
everybody
share.
else while also collecting upgrades and stuff for your tank. It's pretty fun. I played it a bit. It basically has the same strategies as PUBG. You can either hide in a bush the whole time and then just fight the person at the end, or you can just like go face first into the enemy and just fight a bunch of people.
I don't recommend hiding in a bush the whole time because when you go up against the enemy at the end, you will die.
Yeah.
Because you get experience for destroying
it's
tanks.
it's a little.
And you level your tank up.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's pretty cool though. They have like a progression system.
then-
To your right,
Hello.
Bulldog. To your right.
Alec Williamson
I not-
says,
Oh my
Oh,
God,
he's
that
below.
sucks.
are the top reward tanks going to be hidden again? What
Oh man,
reward
that's
tanks do you
unfortunate.
mean?
Yeah, I survive.
Suba Duba Dupa says, signed in late. What are the names scrolling across the top? Those would be our winners from the what is it?
Tank University.
Tank University, that is right. There we go.
So always kill the artillery when you can. That's the #1 rule, World of Tanks.
Is there anything in the works
Oh,
to make
he's
the
dead.
SU-122-54 a reward?
So that, for those of you who don't know, the 54 was the Tier 9 tank that was removed when the Object 263 line got changed. And it's not in the game currently, which is why he's asking if it's going to come back as a reward.
Gotcha. Okay. I haven't heard, but maybe it will be one of the tanks in those, the collectors shops, collectors shop when the. Well, no, because there's gonna be the collector's shop, and then there will be the other thing for the higher tier tank. So maybe it will be part of the other thing.
Yeah. So basically, we haven't heard any updates on the 12254. However, it does come up fairly frequently, so maybe I can get an answer out of somebody in the future. Doc Vegas was on our side. Good game. Yeah, thank you, Kento. Kento had a great game. 2K damage, 2 kills. Well done. Thanks for the carry, friend.
All right, so up next we have
That's
Voss
what I have to
99.
do for 15 seconds of fame, Tank University. Well, not only do you have to finish Tank University, you also have to be one of the 100 people that gets selected in the raffle. But yes.
All right, we got Voss in the platoon. Voss, what tier are you going to pick today? Thorland says those are the accounts being banned. No, but seriously, someone on the forums today posted a very suspicious replay that we looked into and found that some people who were rigging campaign missions.
Oh, wow.
If you rig campaign missions, we will ban you. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's nice to
Rip
get those tanks,
code.
but they're nice things to strive for, not
Why
things to
rip
cheat for.
code?
The code will be at 510 Central, according
Yeah.
to Tragic, the arbiter of the code. So it looks like this is going to be tier 9 because Voss let me pick, and I picked the T49.
Ooh,
I'm also bringing the T49.
Are you bringing the dirt?
Yeah.
The
I got
double
this
dirt?
sweet, I got the Halloween skin on it, so I figure.
Nice. I have
Might as well.
I have the oranges
Yes, there will be a code
mandarins.
today.
because it's a meme tank. You gotta have a
I
meme
swear, if we get
style
Empire,
on it.
watch us get Empire's Border.
Cryptic says, Domo, there is no shop for the higher tier remove tanks now. Tiers 2 to 10 will all go in the
this-
collector shop. That is the latest news we heard.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm dumb.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
things could change. Could always change in the future.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Right.
Tier 9.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Going.
Tragic cannot be bribed, unlike KB.
I can also
Are
be
you-
bribed. If you were wondering, I can be bribed.
Yeah.
Everyone has a price. Mine is lower than most.
Oh, by the way, y'all should go vote today. If
Yeah.
your election cycle is going on. If today is your voting day, go vote for whoever you want to vote for. But you should go vote.
But inform yourself.
Yes. I wanted to vote today, but I could not because of bureaucracy.
Alex
Will
said,
the top reward tanks for frontline be hidden again?
I'm not sure what you mean by hidden, Alex.
How to vote for
They
Domo.
will be available.
Because the AE Phase 1 wasn't released until like a
Oh.
certain time, so we hid the top reward.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, those should all be available because we've already announced the 3 vehicles. You have the AE Phase 1, the Charferture, which is another French batch hat style situation. I think it's got the wheeled vehicle turret and then a batch hat hull. And then the last tank is slipping my mind. Oh, it's a Soviet. It's a Soviet heavy.
Isn't
does,
it the
it's-
777?
It's a Soviet heavy that does Soviet heavy things.
So yeah.
Doesn't this
Alrighty.
have the wheeled vehicle?
Hyperturtle says, I vote for Tragic for playing the Churchill game carrier.
No, I don't actually have it in my garage, so
You should
I'm
get it.
not
It's
gonna do
super
that.
fun.
Yeah, the Churchill game carrier. The 777 V2.
What you do with the
Thank you,
Churchill
boss.
game carrier is you put purple parts on it, and then you load only premium HE, and then you just ruin everyone's day.
Insanely Average says, how much will it take to buy all the squares in Bingo? Well, considering that the individual square requests are worth 3,000 and are limited to 2 per stream, I don't think you can buy all of the squares. So,
Just
It's
watch
very
the stream for like 2 years straight. You'll get enough channel points,
but
and then you
still
can just
wouldn't be
make it
able
rain
to-
with Bingo.
You still wouldn't be able to redeem
All
all
right,
the
2 per
squares
stream.
because
Well,
they're limited.
curses foiled again.
I did the
Foiled.
I did the
Oh
attempt.
no, I
at
got
Uh-oh.
spotted. I'm in trouble.
R.I.P.
Let's
Domo.
not watch Domo die in 2 seconds.
I didn't.
You didn't.
2 seconds.
I didn't
Seems
think
like
I
a
was.
You're close.
Stretch.
Could've died there.
I feel like my camo would have saved me, and it didn't.
Cabbage is a tangerine, though.
Yes.
The T49 is good, but the pen is horrible. Will
How
it change?
am I still?
Do you mean like the HE pen or what? Because the T49 has what, 2 guns or or something like that.
Yeah. So there's the smaller DPM gun, and then
Yeah.
you have the big derp.
Oh my god.
So when it comes to the T49, most people like to meme around in it and only use HE. And a lot of people were really upset because with the sandbox HE changes, HE no longer pens unless it's the KV2. And with that change,
Wow.
the way
That's
that
super conk.
the way
Give
that
that guy a
current
medal. That was
HE
such a nice
works
peekaboo.
is when you fire it at a tank, there's like a bubble around it, and it's just like, okay, where's the armor that I'm gonna possibly penetrate? Whereas the new system of HE, when it hits a tank, it goes towards the closest point from the point of impact. So if you hit like the upper deck of a tank on their engine deck, if you hit the engine deck pretty straight on, you're still going to do a lot of damage, but if you hit a turret, it's going to go to the closest place, which would be the turret armor that you hit, which means
tragic.
it's not going to...
Tragic, I'm going to stop you right there. Those HE changes were scrapped.
Oh, I know, but those were the proposed changes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. I was talking about the HE.
Misinform the peeps. you
Yeah.
know.
They were the proposed changes, which were scrapped, but the way that current HE works is it does a little bubble, and it's just like,
Oh my
the
God.
thin armor, I'm going to pen that.
Voss, pull forward a little bit. Maybe I can get him. Nah.
Got him. All right, Super Conk's behind me now. T44 is over there getting hit up. All right, we might actually be able to win this fight in the pit. The Super Conk took himself out of the fight. He's in the corner. We got to win this fight while he's out. Oh, there's a mouse chin there too. Never mind. Bye. I'm outie.
Actually, sure, it's called motion.
Everyone's
Ooh,
passing
yeah.
around
Is
the
that how it's
M60
pronounced?
code for Reddit.
Yeah, make sure
Very
you
happy
redeem
for
that
you.
M60 code for Reddit. That's
Yeah.
a really elite code that only a few people have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, how did you bounce that?
That must have been a small gun.
Oh.
So, okay, Super Conk can't see me.
Voss, yeah, that was not gonna lie. That was a little stacked against you, my dude.
A little stacked?
I just look over and I just see like two tanks just ram into Voss.
Any code today? Yes, we will have a weekly watcher code. That's going to be
Come on.
later on in the stream. It's going to
on.
be about 40 minutes at this point. So
All right, so I'm going to let these heavies push into my tank destroyers here.
the pig she flies says thank you Cabbage for the 279E code.
You're welcome.
I'm assuming the check is in the mail.
The pig she flies is my favorite resident A10 Warthog enthusiast. I still need to learn to fly that thing in DCS. I've gotten past the first tutorial, but it took me
That thing is like the most ridiculous thing
Thank
I've
you, RNG.
ever seen from our military.
Thank you, RNG.
Come on, tank destroyers. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you didn't do anything. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
There you go,
Steven,
artillery.
that is the first time we've ever put this in a code on its own. So I hope you enjoy it.
Got the hatch.
Come on.
Amir Ali
Come on.
wants us to start making the game less pay to win.
I mean, we are. We've tried to take some steps in that direction. Although I mean, you get a pretty heated discussion around the phrase "pay to win." I won't deny that Tanks has some pay to advantage mechanics. Oh well. I don't know about that one.
Gang.
put that one on the bingo board. 530 damage already hit. Oof.
Not looking
Ouch.
too good.
Yes. So, sorry, I was talking about pay to win before I got massively destroyed by that GW 100. Yeah. So I mean, it has a pay to advance, and I would argue that definitely is pay to advantage, especially
come
for people
on,
playing the
dude.
game at the highest
Really?
level. However, if you can't spend money on this game and all of a sudden just do better than people who are better than you.
God, I love getting outspotted.
But I hear you. I mean, I think some
130.
of the stuff we're trying to do as far as premium ammo is aimed in that direction.
Yeah. Vex wants to know, how much do I got to pay you guys for a 279E code? At least 2 years' salary? Because that's probably the amount of time that'll take for the video game industry to want to hire you back again for breaking company
Might be
policies.
longer than that.
Probably longer than that, but, you know.
Ken on YouTube says, would you guys be able to let us know what might be happening with blueprint fragments with the new tech tree changes coming up, please? So I believe the ones for the tanks being removed will turn into national ones, or they'll jump to the nearest equivalent. But that's actually a little unclear to me at the moment as well. They will still be around, but obviously there'll be less of them because there'll be less tanks on the tech tree. Cryptic says, hi, free-to-play game here. Can you guys stop making money so you can have the server active? Well, I mean, it's a balance, right? We want to offer an experience that is still fun and useful for the players who want to play for free. But obviously, yes, we are a business, and we would like to stay in business because we like working here and we like hanging out with you guys. And even our devs, even though they're in that dank dark cave hidden from sunlight, they like it. They love tanks.
Finster Forced asks, do you guys think that the new daily missions will be a nerf from actual missions? No.
So, I mean, it's tough to say off the bat. However, if they do turn out to be that, we'll make changes.
Yeah.
It's because it is kind of a radical change to start. It's very possible there could be a gap at first. But it's something we'll be paying very close attention to, and that it'll be a flexible thing. Once it's implemented, it won't be concrete the way it is when it first comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I've been chatting with some folks, and I guess the idea is that you'll be making more overall rewards from these daily missions and the free part of the battle pass or whatever than you are from rewards for merit. Although I know some folks have brought up concern. They're like, hey, I play a ton of tanks a day, and I'll easily make them 3, 4, 5, 6 rewards for merit in a single day, so I'm going to be making less or whatever. So yeah, I understand those concerns, and yeah, we can like Cabbage said, there's definitely potential for changes down the road.
Good game, boss. Sorry that invisible T-49 messed you up. He got me too. It just bounced, so it otherwise would have hurt. So yeah, for those of you who aren't aware, the whole reason that we implemented tank rewards in the first place was because we didn't have anything like a daily missions tab. So it is a bit of a paradigm shift for us because we've done a lot of things to kind of work around not having a daily mission set up, and now we are going to. So we're going to have to readjust all of our normal missions and plans around this new mechanic that we would have liked to have a long time ago, but now we're finally getting it.
Yeah.
So it's a positive thing.
By the way,
Franz is busting out the duck, by the way. It's going to be a tier 4 match.
Ooh, okay. By the way, just pointing out, we don't actually have a lot of people in our platoon queue, so if you're somebody who has been wanting to platoon with us, if you hop over to Twitch and you just type !space and then put your in-game username, it'll automatically put you in our platoon queue, and you will be able to platoon with us today.
So, Elior X is wondering how Bingo works. I recognize Elior from my Discord server. I was talking to him today. He was wondering about the Tank University winners, which are up there.
Yes.
Also pick a tier 4 tank.
I will definitely do that.
So the way Bingo works is basically if you are on Twitch, a lot of our stream interaction functionality is going to be on Twitch. So if you're on any of our other platforms like YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, we highly recommend hopping on Twitch. It is free to do, and creating an account and joining us there because you can use channel points to play our bingo, which you see right above me, and you can also use our platoon queue list, which is right underneath our stream, to basically platoon with us. You can also use your channel points that you've earned by watching our stream to move yourself up in the platoon queue so you can platoon with us faster. So
You don't have to watch us on Twitch, but Twitch offers a lot of functionality that just is not available to us on Facebook or YouTube, and we don't want to miss out on that to try and... It's impossible to do those things on the other platforms in the same way. So
And somebody said they were having trouble with the dice command. You don't roll the dice. You have another command.
I'm the one who rolls.
I am the one. I am the one who rolls, Skylar.
All right, count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And for those, I think Tragic linked it, but for those of you who don't know, our Twitch channel is twitch.tv/worldoftanksna. Tragic roll.
All right. Smile, wait for flash. You're not in the platoon queue list, so I'm going to refund your points. But if you do add yourself to the platoon queue list, I will move you up in the platoon queue. So
Ordna says, there can be only one roller.
Yeah, you guys have to do !join, and then space, and then put your username. So, if Tragic is the gatekeeper, who's the keymaster? Also me. It is
both.
also me.
It's both.
I am the key master.
Ghostbuster reboot getting flipped on its head even more. Voss says, oh no, I have trusted llama on the enemy team in a duck.
Oh no.
You're doomed. Did we forget to change his name to questionable llama?
Questionable llama.
Dubious llama?
All right. Smile and wait for the flash. Go ahead and request your move up in the platoon queue if you would like to again, since you got your points back.
The sketchy alpaca.
The sketchy alpaca.
Okay, but I do have to say alpacas are way nicer than llamas.
So I hear.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest, I don't have an opinion on the relative amiableness of llamas and alpacas.
Okay, but if you ever want to meet a giant fluffy, well, what I would consider basically a very large goat that is very nice, I would recommend meeting an alpaca. If you want to get spat on real fast, meet a llama.
So while I focus on this random Canadian flag on the T28 EF30 here, I wanted to let you guys know, because it just popped into my head, that I just got an update from the lovely Daria, who's working on our Watt Salute program, that we are definitely moving forward with expanding to Canada. However, there are a couple obstacles that we have to work through. It's not ID.me does do Canada as well. However, implementing them into the program that we built for American service members, it's not as simple as just adding another roster apparently, which some of us thought it would be. But we are working on it.
Apparently, because of what I've said, what I am saying is that Trusted Llama spits on people. No, that is not actually what I'm saying.
I've known Trusted Llama a long time, and while I won't endorse all of his behavior, I've never seen him spit on anyone. That was
We
That's
got
good.
Panzer Boy rushing the base.
that was a dumb shot.
Tragic, did we get an answer on the building parts stuff from Clan Wars? Will any of it carry over, or do we lose it all?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't think we know yet. I believe I asked Big Brother, and I don't think even he knew. So
He said it's still to be decided.
yeah, TBD.
And if Big Brother doesn't know, no one does.
Yeah, because he's always watching.
Always watching. What's going on, head sir?
I don't know, just using my camo value like
Papa Hets?
a stealthy boy. I think I could probably go up here and spot.
Yeah, you go ahead and spot. I'll wait behind these bushes.
Okay. I'll fall on
Alright.
that sword.
So I did close the platoon queue for now because we have about 7 people in line. And I believe that might get us close to the end of the stream. And so if we do open up the queue again, it's going to
there's
be
my moment.
once we get down to probably
Oh
about
my god,
1 or
that
2
derp is just not
people.
doing me favors. And I'm spotted. I'm dead.
Oh, come on, gun.
Valentine.
Ah, I should
Why
take it.
do
Oh,
you
wait,
do
he
this?
stopped.
What's up, Honors Hold? So I am still trying to look into your,
Firing
your
the gunner.
missing tank.
Firing the gunner.
So I will let you know if I find out anything.
The gunner. You're self-fired. You're
Oh
getting
my
dismissed
gosh.
after this battle.
Jeez.
Just dismissed. That's like 5 straight shots he skied over the opponent. What are you doing, gunner?
What tiers are you playing? Any tier. We will play any tier that you select.
That gunner needs to go to re-education camp.
Tragic, will the Game Pass be implemented in this next update? Cabbage?
So it will be implemented. However, it will not be beginning as soon as the patch launches. It'll be coming later this month. However, the actual code will be going in as of this patch.
There you go.
Come on, gunner. This is your chance to redeem yourself. This is going to be an ammo rack.
WC Steve says, I want more bonds. What do you think is the best way?
Playing tier 10.
Yeah. So when you play tier 10, depending upon how well you do, you will get some amount of bonds. Also, Big and Tanky, I refunded your points, So Smile and Wait for Flash has already used move up in the platoon queue, and because he is up next, you'll definitely be after him.
Only
That was
only for
moved
my
up
tank.
below.
Only for my tank cruiser, Amy.
All right, see you, Vex.
Bye, boss.
Aspersion on the T-28 is nasty. Yeah, the F-30 I think has a bit more. The T-28 you can get the needle gun on it, which is more accurate but does way less damage. But yeah, that was brutal, just brutal.
Yes, Matthew. This update does not contain the sandbox changes.
Correct. Yeah, actually, the shell changes are pretty much entirely canceled. Well, sent back to the drawing board. Canceled isn't the right word.
Yeah. When is the next rotation for tanks for bonds?
Still do not have an update on that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Let's see.
I'm in trouble.
How about nation versus nation mode? I believe we had that a little while back. We had a historical mode, and I don't remember how well that did. I don't know if it was very
That's our
popular.
armor best.
So Homefront will likely be returning this year in some form, which is a PvE mode, which was more nation-oriented. However, right now our plates are pretty full with getting Steel Hunter and Frontline, and later this year a very excellent Halloween mode that we've had 2 years to work on. So there's no room in the immediate schedule for something like that. However, it's still something that's on the drawing board that could be implemented in the future.
What is the seal clubbing I am witnessing? They're not good enough to be seal
Yeah, it's
clubbing.
true. We are the seals.
And then Garantster says, with the daily missions coming, if you re-roll, will it change just the mission, or the reward will be re-rolled too? Yes. The
One-shot the head,
The
sir.
reward and the mission
me the other
will
one. Come on.
be re-rolled if you re-roll anything. What is happening?
Domo just one-shotted 2 Hetzers in a Hetzer in a row.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was pretty good. So apparently
Amazing.
Domo got all of my RNG luck this game. But for those of you who are wondering, is RNG really random? There you go. There you go.
Hop Devil wants to
So
know,
great.
besides Pearl River, are there any other new maps in the works? So Pearl River is actually an old map that is getting reworked into the new engine. So in general, I believe, what is it? Berlin?
Berlin is also coming.
Yeah,
Yep. So that's the
Berlin.
other new map that's coming. And then, I mean, if you want to include the reworks to the Frontline map, and also Minsk is getting a rework.
Yeah.
You merely
Hetzer's
adopted.
gonna head.
You merely
there.
adopted the Hetzer. I was playing the Hetzer back in 2012.
So Player Tank Class Right has been replaced by Tank University.
Which is
and-
now on hiatus.
which is now on hiatus. But basically, with Tank University, you play a specific tank class for a week, I believe, and as long as you complete all of the missions, including the exam, you get. If you complete all of the weeks of missions, you will get a raffle ticket to be entered into a raffle for a Tier 8 tank. And that was how Tank University was run this time around. But yeah, we'll see if there are any changes that happen to it.
So Jilly Toastable on Twitch asked, what is the next patch changing? This patch is more of a small content changes patch. So it's got the changes to Frontline, because Frontline will be launching next week. So we've rebalanced Normandy and Klondike maps, and there's a whole new spawn system in Frontline. It's going to be a little more dynamic than the old one. All right, here we go.
Didn't
See
get
if
the
I
one
can-
shot that guy.
Oh, I didn't either. See if I would have hit the body. Nope. So it has the Frontline changes. It has the Battle Pass, which will be launching later this month, contained in it. And it has the daily missions, which will launch as soon as the patch hits. Those are the primary features of the patch. So most of them will roll out over the course of the month. They won't be immediately popping up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Grant Watt on Twitch asks, when's the Type 59 donation raffle ending and getting announced? It'll be March 31st, which is a Tuesday, and we will be on stream doing it.
Yes. So you guys
Oh, yeah.
still have time to donate, and if you want to donate, I will link you guys the portal article. You can go in and you can kind of read about it, and you can read about how we're going to announce the winners on our stream. So, yeah.
Thank you for the game, Franz. Well represented in the duck there. And Domo with the 1,500 damage,
Top
3
of the
kill carry.
scoreboard, bud.
What a boss.
Top of this. I still got
What a
it.
boss.
I still got it.
All right, up next we have a newcomer to our stream. Smile and wait for Flash.
All right, let's see if we can get this guy a win. Let's see if I can find his username first.
Rugs001 says, Tragic, one more question. Why do we have to wait for the tank to be built in Clan Wars? I believe, isn't the auction still going on? For Clan Wars?
No, the auction is over.
Okay.
So if you had to build something, you do still have to wait for it.
Yeah.
My best answer is so that you can have the satisfaction of having built it with your own digital hands. I'm not sure about that mechanic either, guys, to be honest. I have to ask Big Brother.
What's up,
I got to get Big
Scooter?
Brother on stream.
Okay.
He can justify that.
All right, so Smile, wait for Flash. And then after him, the next battle, we will have Big and Tanky.
All right, so we're going to be playing Tier 7 next.
Tier 7. Ooh, fun. Tier 7.
I'm going to bring a weird
Odd
tank.
tier.
I'm bringing a weird tank.
Someone should bring the King Tiger.
I don't have it.
What?
The captured King Tiger?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't have the Captured King Tiger?
I've gotten like bundles before, but I don't have it.
I have it.
Or I've gotten care packages before, but I don't have it.
I have it, but I'm already readied up in a weird tank that I want to play.
Running to boy, I'm gonna refund your points because unfortunately you are not on our platoon queue list, so there's not really a way for me to move you in the platoon queue. So
Check rentals demo. Morgan with good advice as usual. Is it there? No dice?
Nope.
You're gonna need to submit a support ticket.
alrighty, tier 7.
Yep, tier
Get
7 count in.
ready. All right, count in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ken on Facebook says, any comments on the Klaus Karman broken tank video? I haven't actually watched all of it yet, Ken, so I don't necessarily want to comment. Other than I certainly agree that the balance of the game isn't perfect, and there's some stuff that should be nerfed and some stuff that should be buffed. Like I said, I want to watch the rest of it before I respond to anything specifically. But I like Klaus. I generally agree with many of his opinions. One, he's giving his opinion sincerely and not playing his Klaus Kellerman character. So I'll watch the video and maybe ask again on Thursday. So I'm playing the T28 HTC, the campaign tank, which I actually really enjoy playing because people don't usually see them. And then even though it has two very obvious weak spots, some people just freak out and shoot the front plate, which is almost impenetrable. It's a lot of fun.
I am noob. Yeah, hopefully, yes, if monetization lets me. There will be a scavenger hunt.
Sir Contraband says, Klaus is so rude and low-key. Klaus can be a bit rude, but yeah, I think that's part of his character.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, German intelligence is here.
He's
What's
a
up,
nice
dude?
guy in real life. We had Klaus come out to hang out with us at the Aquino Tank Weekend last summer. Very cool guy. Nothing bad to say about Klaus at all.
Woody Doll says, for the record, 18 team losses in a row.
18 in a row is pretty crazy. That is a rough day.
Yeah, I'd say maybe take a break tonight. You know, back at it bright and early tomorrow. Honestly, no, though, for real. Like, I get tilted, and then I make mistakes, and then I get more tilted, and I make more mistakes.
Well, those of us who watch the stream know
Everyone
that
knows
Domo does
that I get
occasionally get
tilted.
tilted. I'm not immune to the tilt myself. And Tanks is a game where when you start to tilt, you tend to tilt harder because
Yeah.
when you try and force things in this game is usually when you start to really go off the rails and have a bad time. You really gotta... I mean, if you're a Unicum, maybe you can force stuff to happen. If you're Haglar, if you're Edge of Insanity, if you're Knight Rider, if you're Sella, you can force stuff to happen. But for the average players like us, you really gotta let the game come to you.
Shouldn't have taken that shot.
And when you get angry is when when it starts getting real painful.
Michael wants to know, how long will it be before our bids for Clan War Rewards tanks be? I bid on the Chieftain.
I have to ask Big Bro or check the article for that. I believe it was the 12th, but I am not 100% sure off the top of my head.
Well, we scared that LT-432 into crashing his tank.
Woody says, dude, I'm in a truck. My game time is severely limited, so I play when I can. I get it, Woody. Actually, when I was younger, I used to play EVE Online in a mining corporation with a guy who was a trucker who he drove a rig each day, and then at night he would drive a space rig hauling mining ore at EVE Online.
Jeez.
And he was one of my best friends. He's a great guy.
So
Love
the
truckers.
tech tree stuff was never planned to be a part of 1.8. It's kind of weird how many people thought that the tech tree changes were coming in
Wait.
1.8. They are not.
Oh no, I hit. Wait,
What is happening?
what did I hit? Cruise control or something? I took no damage from that, mind you.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Where did-
Braden Falls wants to know, is there a slight chance or talk of the SP-1C getting its beautiful Mikar autoloader back?
I haven't heard anything about it. Ken says, "What was your corp?" Oh gosh, it was a small corp at the time. I don't even remember. I ended up joining a pirate organization for a while. Though we had a good time. So I think Ken on YouTube asked what our favorite streamers were. This is a tough question for me and Domo because
Yeah.
we know all the CCs and we love all of
Yeah.
them. So I don't want to leave anybody out. However, I think everyone in our CC program is someone that I would personally recommend watching. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
anyone to the program that I wouldn't. The standouts for me, I really like Cody. I feel like for players like me who are trying to watch better players and learn, Cody Menz, who's the Watt Guru, and True Voodoo as well, are really great for explaining stuff as it happens. And for helping people learn the advanced stuff that's going on in their brain when they make in-game decisions. I know Tragic is a big Trobs Monkey fan. I do love me some Trobs Monkey.
Trobs is
Yeah.
awesome.
The
Subs is
T49 expert for sure.
Yeah.
awesome. 0-3 Mark Legend is great.
So, yeah,
Noxious
Zero's
is
so good at the
great.
game.
13
Grizzly
Disciple
is
in chat.
great.
13 Disciple,
13
is a pretty cool guy.
Riddler Gaming is great.
No, actually,
His
13
articles
Disciple
are great.
I'm just gonna name everybody. So
Yeah, just literally everyone in the CC program.
Yeah.
13 Disciple actually made some videos about his thoughts on the path that Watt development could take as far as the future of balance that I actually think were really well reasoned
Yeah.
and on a level higher than the feedback we usually get in those areas. So I do not just chilling because you're here, 13. I really do
Talk
like
about
your
the Twitch streams.
rip.
So, if you guys hadn't noticed, if you guys are on our Twitch channel, if you scroll down on our nice little page, you'll actually see a couple of new panels where you can actually click on and find all of the CCs who have currently joined the teams, and those will be labeled with Watt NA partnered contributors and Watt NA community contributors. So if you click on the content contributors page, you'll see people like Warchild and Knight Rider, Grindler, Jolly Grim, Edge of Insanity, 0-3 Mark.
We're gonna name everyone.
Yeah, basically.
Because I did see Phineas just brought up Overlord Prime in his MS Paint sketches,
Yeah.
and whenever I can catch OP stream, I definitely
Yeah.
watch it because OP is amazing too.
Yeah.
I see German intelligence is in the stream. Klaus is always fun to watch.
This is why we can't name people.
It's a
You
it's a
can't
weird
make us
question. We're
pick.
not going to be able to give you a clear answer just because we know and love all those.
It's like
folks.
having children.
Yeah,
You
Smile
love
With
all
Flash
of your
looks like we're gonna get them.
children, but secretly
Not
they're
not that there are
possibly
children.
favorites.
By the way, Jen
I mean,
Jake, I don't know
I'm
if you were here
younger than many
earlier,
of them,
but our flasks arrived. We only will use them for hydration and dihydrogen oxide, of course. But thank you so much for sending these. They're very cool. Everyone in the
Appreciate it.
office was really, really genuinely happy to get those today. It was very cool.
Yeah. I love my little Raptor flask. It's amazing.
German says, "I'm watching you, Cabbage." I like watching German too. German's got some cool lights. I always feel like when I'm watching your stream, German, that I'm participating in a World of Tanks rave.
Right,
I like German's music.
Up next, we have Big and Tanky. He didn't put his username, but it is Big and Tanky.
I hope it's big and I hope it's as it's spelled there.
It is not. It is Big and Tanky, not Big and Tank 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got him. Invite out.
Awesome.
Thank you for the game. Smile and wait for a flash. That was nice to get a win. It was happy that we were able to get you one.
Yeah.
What is the list scrolling at the top of the screen? That would be our winners for the. Oh my god, I keep forgetting what it's called.
Sir
Tank
Contraband said,
University.
Oh, the Tank University for Tank University.
so Sir Contraband said, so you even like Quickie Baby when he does his dramas and attacks the game? Well, I don't blame anyone for having their own
Wait,
opinion, and like what? Sorry.
I just did tier 7. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just someone like Quickie Baby who has spent, as many hours playing and working on content for this game as anybody who works for Wargaming, is gonna have some passionate opinions about the game. Some of which we may agree with, some of which we may not. But I don't begrudge Quickie Baby's opinions or his takes. I might not always be the biggest fan of how they're presented, but that's the way it is. I love a lot of the EU guys too. We didn't mention any of the EU guys, but I have a lot of love for Quickie Baby and Sircon. Harkonnen, the guy who runs the Daily Bounce, is a great guy. I really can't name everyone, so forgive me, anyone who sees this who I didn't mention.
All right, so the real Hecky says he wants more credits for low tier events. I
Awesome Epic
believe
guys.
we have some low tier tournaments that go on, and so you can actually win gold from those, I believe, and so those might be a valuable event to participate in. You don't even have to win top place to receive rewards. So
Actually, I believe that I'm currently Sircon's sub notification sound.
you are.
So it goes back and forth. Those of you who know what it is.
What tier are we doing?
Tier 6,
Tier
and we're all
6,
bringing
get
KV2s.
ready.
All of them.
Oh boy! All right, tier 6. Get ready. Count in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The only thing I would say is definitely don't stop watching the people you enjoy watching. But for those of you who do enjoy watching people like Quickie on YouTube, consider checking out some of our NA guys who don't rack up the same views but are putting out some really quality stuff. 13 Disciple puts out some great informative stuff on YouTube. Guido 1212
Yeah, he's been doing
some awesome stuff on YouTube lately, and that's another guy who, if you're trying to get better, especially at light tanks, is a really great guy to watch. 4 Tankers and Dog is a great guy to watch on YouTube. We have a lot of great NACCs who put out really informative, high-level content that, in my opinion, doesn't get the love it should.
Yeah. So I think
Trobs has done a few videos.
Bonehitter wants us to post the CC list. So many of the CCs that we do have, you can actually find by going to our Twitch channel. So twitch.tv/World of Tanks NA. And if you scroll down to our nice little panel board underneath our stream itself, you'll see a little panel that says WOT NA partnered contributors and one that says WOT NA community contributors, and you can actually find their channels there. You can actually see who's live as well. So there you go.
Sir Contraband says, wait, not 3 KV2s, you're going to slow down the Earth's rotation. Or speed it up. We're not sure.
Well, if we all fire at the same time, we might actually throw it off of its axis.
So Slow's a great streamer, for sure. Pixie Flies mentioned Dread Shells. Is Dread Shells playing again regularly? I know he took a hiatus. I personally am a big fan of Dread Shells and have been watching his stuff for a long time. But I know he took a break.
The bingo stuffs are sold out.
Wasn't necessarily fully back. Awesome Epic Guys for the
you guys
Laws
will
of
have
Games.
to wait till Thursday.
Yeah, I'll have to give a special shout out to Awesome Epic Guys because they've rated us a couple times, which I really appreciate.
Solar Flare, since you're not in the platoon queue, I am going to refund your points. So, no more bingo for today. Well, I guess you guys used them all.
Oh, did
You'll have to-
did we pick a bingo winner yet?
No, there was no bingo yet.
Oh.
I know Edvin from Awesome Epic Guys. I was talking to him about his NA account today. I mean, if you wanna make some NA videos, I got you. Talk to me,
Yeah.
my dude.
Talk to
Is
us,
Edvin
boys.
in the chat?
Is there a slight chance? Oh, Critter Biscuit. I believe we answered your question. There's not really any
gotcha,
talks
okay.
of having any reworks for that tank yet. So I would
Party.
wait.
Well, that was one way to live your life.
What is the platoon link? So we don't have a platoon link anymore. You can actually use chat commands to join our platoon queue. If you do !join and then space and then put your username, you'll be able to join the platoon queue. However, we
Just gotta
currently
hang out
have it
here now.
closed because we have so far enough people to to finish off the stream with. So
We're not going to be able to actually fight in the south because our team never made it there, so we're just going to have to take up defensive positions here at the end. Defensive positions here at the end. Keelan Tevenier says on YouTube says, will Stalingrad be remade? I think that's certainly on the to-do list. However, I haven't seen any progress on it or any updates. So
what kind of
we'll see.
username is that, Tracker?
That's one way to live
You're-
your life.
You're hilarious.
Oh, got spotted. Somebody's watching the road there. Watch out, big and tanky there.
I hear all CCs should get VIP badge in this channel at Tragic. Come on, we love you a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Tragic.
can do.
Yeah,
I can
Tragic.
do that.
Why aren't they VIPs?
It's kind of difficult.
There's only 50 of them.
I know, right?
Later on YouTube
There we
asks, will
go.
there be new Bond tanks soon? Still haven't gotten any updates on the Bond shop updates.
Yeah. Yeah, our platoon list is currently closed, guys. We have
Ooh,
enough
on the
people
left,
to
watch
finish
out.
off our stream, I believe. If any of these run short, we may add another one, but just keep your eyes open. Do you have WGNA members set up as VIPs when Tank Talent Show raids?
Nope.
I know, right? Like,
Not a
nobody
VIP.
adds.
But
Nobody
I'm a
adds
mod,
Tragic to the VIP list when I
You're
raid.
a mod on German intelligence system?
Oh no, I'm a mod on.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm a mod on the World of Tanks NA channel.
I'm not sure I am.
You are,
I am?
yeah.
Yes. I never actually do any moderating, but
Yeah, it always makes me sad when I get night-botted in other people's channels because I'm not used to getting wrecked when I try to post
oh,
a
you
link.
don't like it when Nightbot intrudes on your life?
No,
How
I
do you
just
think
don't,
our viewers feel when
I just
Nightbot?
don't like it when people ask me to post a link to Tank Talent Show and I get wrecked and I get timed out for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, you don't like it when Nightbot throws a brick through your window and tells you to GTFO?
No, it sucks. Oh, good. Oh, it's
How do
so
you-
funny.
how do you think our players feel?
Nightbot? No, I'm not gonna remove
Oh
Nightbot.
no, big and tanky, I
Nightbot
got you,
is
dude.
generally
Hopefully,
okay.
eventually. I'm coming.
Oh no.
I'm
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm also coming.
Oh no!
You're gonna die.
Oh,
You're all
no.
gonna die.
I regret every decision I've ever made.
All of them?
Yeah, most of them.
Oh, in 15 years, this VK is so dead.
Ruben Bravo asks, is there still work being done on the possibility to move from NA to EU server?
Nothing immediate, unfortunately. There is still a roadmap box for some sort of server roaming or transfer solution in the future. But I have not. It doesn't. I don't think it's happening anytime soon. Just to be honest.
Wrecker says, if I had to list top 10 most dangerous things to society, I'd put Nightbot on there 8 times.
Nightbot is the largest troll on Twitch.
True.
Definitely.
He's a power drunk tyrant.
Or not said I'm a mod on German stream. Or I feel like you're a mod on every stream. Every World of Tanks stream I go into, Ortnoth has already beaten me into it and is a mod.
Right?
Aw.
Monty is the everyman's mod.
That's true too. Monty is the best universal mod for sure.
True.
And he's got, I don't know, we've had some strong dad joke contenders, but he holds his own in a really tough field for
Yeah.
sure. And he's definitely got the longest run. I believe in the power. Yes!
Ooh, nice.
I spent all my RNG on that Hetzer game.
I am finally getting paid back some of the RNG from the Hetzer game.
Thanks for the loan.
Any plan to auto-lock aiming on a specific point? Because for now it just aims center. That would be a really interesting quality of life update, but I don't think so.
There are no. I mean, there are things that exist that do that, and those are illegal mods and will get you banned. So
Yeah.
it would be a
dun.
definitely an interesting departure from our previous policy.
Yeah. All right, so up next we have Bullet Eating Noob, aka Dead Man Jesse.
Thank you so much for the game, Big and Tanky. I'm
Oh
glad we could get
no,
you a
it's-
win.
we're playing with Jesse. Oh God, the pressure is on. We got to get him a W.
Got to get Jesse that win. Although, I don't know, we've been using up our luck.
We always let Jesse down.
And we always get Empire's Border with him too. Him and Voss both always get Empire's Border. So there was a chat message I wanted to respond to. Scroll up a bit. I think it's up. Thank you. Later on YouTube says, Cabbage, there are too many T95 FE4201 Chieftains and high tier MM right now. I don't mind the 279E because not too many people on it. Yeah, I kind of agree later. The matchmaker is a bit, especially tier 10 is a bit rough right now because of the flood of post-campaign Chieftains coming through. That will cool off over time, but I hear you.
So Bullet Eating Noob says he's in a match, so I'm going to swap him with the Witch Doctor.
The Witch Doctor.
Alrighty. But would you guys please say if the Chinese tech tree will get some love?
If I knew, I would be happy to tell you, Ruben. However, again, the balance devs are still working on the stuff coming out in 1.9 as well as the possible shell mechanics changes. So we don't have any updates on balance for specific vehicles or lines. However, I certainly think the Chinese tanks, especially the mediums, could use some love. I mean, the heavies are in a decent spot.
Tragic, I'll give you $3 whole to remove Nightbot. Specifically, currency regarding the $3 is undisclosed.
What's up there, guys? What's that?
What's that?
Many whelps, left side, even
Many
side.
whelp.
5 people in chat got that one. All right, so we got Witch Doctor, and he says,
Awesome.
I'm bringing the 268 V4.
Ooh.
So we're going to tier 10,
Tier
boys.
10, get ready.
Oh, but I got an invitation to Platoon from Cheeky Breeky.
So did I, actually.
Jim Beam says, I like how Quickie Baby is always streaming when you are.
Is he?
I didn't know that.
I guess
Well,
it is. It's his evening.
Shout
time,
out to
right?
all 262 of you guys for watching us instead of him.
Yeah. Love you guys.
I'm sure many of you are watching both.
You should definitely watch his stream.
Do
too.
the Berlin map or the Pearl River re-release have specific patches they will appear in yet? Good question. I don't believe.
So
there's
they're on a. The correct answer is yes. There's a roadmap that says this is what's in this patch.
Yeah.
Am I going to tell you which ones? No, because those frequently shift before we go public with the final details for each patch. So they are scheduled, but I can't give you detailed information.
Oh, he's playing Hearthstone? Not why?
Oh.
Yeah, you should watch us instead.
All right.
The
5,
battle royale. Hold on. We're
4,
not in tanks yet.
3. Oh, what?
Yeah, get ready. Hurry.
5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
I don't even have equipment on this tank.
We did it.
You guys had so long to prep.
We
your
did.
I
tank.
was
I got
reading
distracted
chat.
by a
Leave me
question.
alone.
Pixie Fly says, I
Don't
wish I
at
would get
me.
rid of Soapy Rocks and replace them with bushes. Yeah, Soapy Rocks are still on the menu. Havoc in general is
So you
under
mean
a full review.
soapy bushes?
Hey, Scorpion G, how's it going, man?
Hey, Scorpion
Good to see
G.
you. I hope you've got
Been
your
a
computer
while.
issues figured out. I know your computer melted down on you.
Yeah.
He actually has a development question type thing. Maybe you know.
I might know.
Is there anyone I can talk to if he's interested in getting some of those models and textures from the trailers, like the high-res tank models, like, the Cromwell smashing through the train and all that stuff, because he wants to do some renders with those.
We could ask. I'm not sure, but we could ask.
Ruben Bravo. Hold on, there was another. Okay.
Ruben says, I'm trying to queue in with the guys. Which chat is more accurate? They all appear to be about the same right now.
Yeah.
Tragic could probably give you the best idea.
I believe Twitch has the least amount of latency. You do want to follow the Twitch chat numbers for your count in. Please don't follow what I say out loud. The count out that I do
Love you too,
is
man.
for those two, so that way they can time themselves. Whereas you guys should follow the chat messages. So.
Steven on Facebook says, what was the code that was supposed to drop at 410?
It's way
up
up there.
Hey,
Are the-
Todd and Qui's here. How's it going, Todd and Qui?
Later says, are the tech tree changes in the new update? No. The tech tree changes that were on Sandbox are not part of the next update. It is part of a different update that'll probably happen later in the future. So, not in the next update.
Correct. Next update is all about Frontline, Battle Pass, and daily missions.
Yes.
A couple other small things.
I don't think I've ever played a heavy tank on New Kharkov.
Kharkiv.
Actually, same. I think I've only
I'm
played
always
it
just
like once.
sniping in the west for some reason.
Yeah.
Tom Quai says, I'm going to do it. I just had a flight from Hawaii to San Francisco and then got a couple-hour layover to go to San Diego. Enjoy San Diego.
Yeah.
Good time of year to be there.
All right, see you, Wrecker.
See you later, Wrecker. Okay, starting off the match with an EBR poke. So Slow said, should push a different color. Some of us have a hard time seeing red. Yeah, Cabbage.
Yeah, Cabbage.
Yeah, Cabbage.
Yeah, Cabbage. Go
Yeah,
turn on.
Dumbo,
go turn
do you have
on-
colorblind mode on?
Yeah, he does.
How come I'm the only one who doesn't? Am I just...
I don't know. I
Because
just find the
you're a
combination
weirdo.
of lavender and gold soothing when I shoot stuff.
Yeah. I actually really love the colorblind colors.
for my brain just does not process purple as a dangerous color.
Just turn it on and see what happens.
I have several
Oh.
times.
Well, it's not on now.
I end up not shooting bad guys.
How?
Phineas says later in the future you're going to get in trouble being that specific on info. Well, you mean not specific at all? That was still too specific. Sometimes it feels that way.
Yeah. Purple isn't a real color. Violet isn't a real color.
All right. Well, I don't want to hear any smack talking about purple. Purple's a fine color.
Purple is a great color,
What
though.
about mauve?
I like a nice dark royal purple.
So if you guys are confused as to what the code above gives, the code up there gives you a bunch of consumables. It also gives you a mission. If you complete the mission, you start your loyalty streak. And if you keep coming back to the stream, we will give a code away once a week. And basically,
Really?
the more codes you redeem over the course of the
Okay.
month, up to 4 different codes, you will get a big bonus at the end of the month as long as you complete the mission that you get from the code. So, as
Oh, that
well, if
wasn't
you
the 60
miss a
okay.
code during a stream, if you wait
Fun.
24 hours and you join our Discord, I do post a new different code on our YouTube channel.
Well, this sucks.
You cannot use both of those codes. So if you use the code here right now, you cannot use the YouTube one.
Oh, crap.
Oh, he's
Oh,
saying
I'm
the
so
code
good.
shouldn't be read, not the game. Oh.
Wow, I turned the wrong direction.
You know, that
So,
makes
did all my team
sense.
die?
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, I'm about to. There's the E3.
Or we just not have
trundling
that
around
many
this
people
corner.
in the West?
I
They flexed on us hard. We totally
not to
dominated the flank
like
early.
talk smack on my friend in the IS-7 here, but he like pushed up for no reason whatsoever because we had a nice like pincer move going on this 60 where like I was taking shots at him while he was keeping him
There we go.
honest,
Is
and
that
then he
better?
pushed up and he got killed by the
Is that
FD.
better for you guys?
All right. I'm turning on colorblind mode.
Like it wasn't it wasn't the
Yay.
best
I'll
move
give
on
it a
my
shot.
part, but yeah, we had a good position and didn't need a push.
Where's
would it
colorblind
not
mode?
benefit players if you added the battle hit mod as
UI, I
a
think.
feature in the game? So I think it would be a great idea to add the battle hit mod. So if you guys
Battle
don't know, the
notifications,
battle hit mod
think
is
so.
a mod
Oh, right
that
there,
you can
under display.
install to
There,
World
right,
of Tanks.
Scroll down. Left,
In
left, little
which
checkbox,
it'll
little checkbox
show
under display. There
you
you go.
I kept saying right
what
and then left and then right and then
shots
left. I was like,
were made on you, but it'll also show what shots you made on other tanks. So my big deal about that mod is because it is taking the information from your end of the game, it is not taking in the server-side calculations. Sometimes the shots actually show the wrong place, and so
Oh,
it's
our friend
not
that just saved before
100%
died.
accurate, but it is good because it does give you a general idea as to where something
Apparently going
hit
to the
you
west
and
possible.
why it did damage. So it's definitely a good idea. I would love to have it in the game because we could show like server side hits, but until then it would be a development thing. So
Yes.
I think it's a good idea, but it would take a long time to develop to put it in the game naturally.
So how did this T95 4201 one-shot the Jaegeru, and then I saw the Death Star
All
behind
right,
him.
so we have Dead Man Jesse up next.
Thanks for the game, Witch Doctor. Sorry that one didn't turn out. I got way too aggressive there on the Western Front. I thought I had more support than that.
I'm just bad.
There was the T62 wasn't there and the T100 wasn't there. We had the T54 dead to rights, and then all of a sudden those two flexed over and just ruined our lives. Deadman's busting out the Progetto, so good move on their part to come help out their flank that needed help. But unfortunately, it probably won them the game. So he's bringing the Progetto, tier 8. Let's bring something weird. What's something weird I could bring at tier 8?
The Tiger 2.
I don't have one in my garage currently. A T103 is always weird. Does T103 have pref?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I'm bringing the baguette.
There we go. That's super weird.
I'm following 03 Mark Legends advice, and I put purple parts on it.
FF8, if you make an RS3 account, I will absolutely make sure Cabbage gets half of the cheesecake. You just actually have to.
Ken on Facebook asked what our
RS3
favorite
is
frontline
bad.
tanks are. It's really hard to argue with the Progetto. It's so good all around. Ready
No
for this tier count
consumables.
whenever you are.
Are you sure?
Also-
You have to-
Old school RuneScape, and then you've got RuneScape 3.
oh my god. Tier 8 count in.
Yep.
Get ready.
Anytime.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So other frontline tanks I like the Kanonen Jagdpanzer 105 is pretty fun on frontline because you can really use the mobility and the range. A lot of those tanks that just don't work on normal World of Tanks maps that well can kind of find a second life on frontline, like the Panther 88 and the Panther 2. They're still not like optimal, but you can play them on frontline and farm real well. Got the high DPM, good range. Scott
Nice.
likes the T44 100. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I also like the Chinese Tier 8 premium tank destroyer, the WZ and numbers. All the Chinese tanks are WZ and numbers. So I can't remember which one off the top of my head is the tank destroyer, but that one's really fun in frontline because it's fairly accurate, fairly mobile, and fairly well armored. It's a hoot, as I like to say.
So it should be giving consumables. Not sure why it is not. I will ping our llama and ask him about it.
You're missing out on my great emblems.
Llama said he was fixing it.
Llama, why didn't you fix it?
See, I told you he's a sketchy alpaca.
Sketchy alpaca.
Alright, I'm pinging llama.
The Jimmy has it called out, by the way, the WZ121FT. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Who won the raffle for Tank University? We had the names scrolling above for a while. I can add the scroll again on Thursday, but the winners have been credited, I believe, by Crazy Boop. So, can the streamers see my message? Yes, we can.
So, Sketchy Alpaca is actually in our game right now.
Sketchy Alpaca. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wow, he's playing instead of responding to my messages.
Brutal.
Gosh.
Come on, T54, come out. There's
Obviously,
nothing to be
I'm
afraid of.
way more important than a stupid game.
Fresh has only got boosters. Does Llama have 11 thumbs?
Sketchy Alpaca.
Is that a Llama trait that I'm not aware of?
Maybe? I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright.
So I do have meathead emblems on my T103.
Cheeky alpaca.
I noticed. I was admiring them at the beginning of the match.
What is the weekly watcher code? It is our loyalty
Broken,
code
apparently.
series of codes. Basically, if you redeem the code above, it should give you consumables and a mission. And then when you complete the mission, it should give you more consumables. And if you keep coming back throughout this month, we will release a single code during our stream. And when you redeem it, you will get a higher reward streak. So if you get 4 codes, you'll get a bigger bonus at the end of the month than you would if you only got 2 codes in a row.
Unfortunately, the streaks are having some technical issues at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we fixed the one for last month. I was told that this month should be A-okay, but some people are saying that they don't have the consumables, which is concerning.
I'll take not working for 500, please, Alex.
Critter Biscuit says any development or talk about Wheelie Murica or Brit. I believe
Nope. I think the devs probably want to take another look at wheeled vehicles in general before rolling out another branch. But again, that's a little bit behind in the queue at the moment.
Shoot at this guy.
No word on the
Okay,
M4
all right.
FL10 Silva.
Don't need to shoot at him. That's fine. Just let him ram me to death. That's cool.
I think there's a TS5 in this. Oh, okay.
That's what I get
Is
for
this
trying to
code
spot.
just for PC? Yes. This is the PC
Get out of the way.
YouTube,
Come on.
Facebook, and Twitch
Thanks for
channel.
giving me that shot, friend.
So you are
the
currently
teammate
watching
box.
on the YouTube, or sorry, the PC Facebook channel. So highly recommend if you are on console that you go find the console social media.
Which basically is just World of Tanks with console after it. The Rybot and Tanksaurs are a great duo, and they're happy to fill you in on all of your Tanks console needs.
Yeah. Kaylin wants to know any word about the Italian heavies.
Nope, no new updates on those. Generally, with dev updates, guys, if we have anything, we'll share it at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
Because it's fresh news for us. Unfortunately, I missed my shot on that bat chat.
I will also try to name our streams generally aptly. So the most important or most sought after information will be the title.
Oh, he turned just enough.
Apparently the Italian heavy is bore tragic. No, it's more like it's been a little bit of a long day and I didn't sleep well and I have to go move a mini fridge.
You have to go move a mini fridge.
Yeah, my move isn't 100% complete. It's like 99% complete. I just moved a 6-foot beanbag yesterday, so it's like the most comfortable beanbag ever. It's a memory foam, little cubes in the inside. The horror of mini fridge.
Oh no! Oh no! No! What?
What have you
Where are
done?
all these purple tanks coming from? See, I don't register purple as a scary color. This is what happens.
Or you're just really bad at checking the mini map.
Yeah, because for purple stuff.
Because for purple stuff.
Okay.
I
well,
wish we
that's okay.
added more colorblind mode options. Or like customization of like that. Like I know you can use like XVM to do that, but I would love for it to be just like standard in our game.
Oh, you got me. Wait. Oh, wow, you penned. Dang it. Yeah, I just purple. My brain is just like purple. That's probably friendly.
Purple, that's probably friendly. Then what do you view green as?
Thanks, Scotty. I appreciate that.
Okay. Somebody asked where to redeem codes at, so I'm gonna second factor authenticate and then tell you or send you the link.
Deadman, we even though we might win this one. We could still win this one, Deadman Jesse. Don't give up hope. We're gonna follow the Scorpion. He's gonna get in the fight.
Never surrender.
Raimi says, just imagine being surrounded by an army of Barney. It's terrifying, right?
Alright.
Come on, Scorpion. Yeah, that's what I like to see. 500 damage to Lorraine 40T. All right, so chat, we're officially the biggest fans of Wolf Desert 1 right now. He doesn't know it.
FF8, is that what your username is? It's a color code?
All right.
Is that
so
what it
I
is?
Posted
You said change enemy colors to,
FF8,
to
FF8.
yeah.
Figo says we win. It does look like we're going to win. So, on the sacrifice of Deadman Jesse and Domo and myself, our team is going to pull it off. It wasn't intentional, he says.
Happy to not contribute if my team needs me to. I was gonna say, I was gonna say, I just figured you. That's. I figured you really like Final Fantasy, so. Boom.
Boneheader says your move would go faster if you move more than one item a day.
But why would you put a gun on a sword though? Like.
We have to ask that of Final Fantasy VIII.
Oof.
Too many. Back in my day, I had to move too many fridges at a time in the snow uphill both ways.
Jeez.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Been there.
Uh.
Yeah, try being a big guy who owns a truck. You're everyone's
What?
best friend. when it comes
World
time to
of
move.
Pickles says, I feel like these streams don't get enough views.
Tell your
Our
friends.
views-
Get that?
Our views, by the way, thank you.
We have a niche appeal. You have to have a particular love of scruffiness to watch us, I think.
But
wanna
also,
watch us be
like,
bad at
our,
tanks.
our viewership is kind of spread out. So, like, on Twitch, we generally get the highest number of views. So, I believe there's about 180 something on Twitch, 169 on Twitch. So,
You're gonna get this win.
all right, Llama says he knows what went Borky. So,
Well, that's a start. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Don't sue me, please. Hasbro. Love you
jeez.
guys. All right, folks. Great win there. Deadman Jesse, we did it. Got another win. That's 2 ever, I think. Sergeant Pika says scruffiness. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it.
Tragic is not scruffy. That's a good point.
So there we go. I did 1,800 damage, and you guys did not, but that's fine. We won.
You know what makes Tragic scruffy? Because she believes in this company.
Are we at
Thank you guys for getting
streaming
that
week
reference.
1?
Yeah.
Yes. So the number that's before, so weekly watcher code number 1 means this is the first week.
All right, so next person up is Yahtzee1, it looks like.
Yahtzee 1.
Yahtzee!
Yes. I have so many questions. I'm sorry. No, don't feel bad about asking questions.
That's
Asking
why we're here.
questions
We're
is
certainly
good.
not here to show excellent gameplay.
Yeah.
M60. So Paka sent me a message in game and asked, "What tank would you buy for bonds? The M60 or the 121B?" My response was M60 easy.
Yeah.
But if anyone else had that question,
121B does not have gun depression.
Johnny Carvin says, any tank rewards missions coming this month?
busting on a tier 9. Yeah, tank rewards. I believe so. Gosh, now you got me unsure about it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Is it on hiatus this month along with Tank University? Gosh, I feel like I've been caught unawares.
Unawares. Yeah,
It's
because
I don't
possibly
remember
on
making a
hiatus.
Tank Rewards
a lot
one
of
post.
a lot of stuff got frozen in anticipation of daily missions and battle pass because the focus is on making sure that those work this month.
Yeah.
So it's possible that it has been frozen this month. I'm
All right,
not
what
sure, though.
tier are we doing?
Tier 9,
Tier 9.
and I'm bringing the T49.
Is that an AE phase 1? Nice.
Yes, Domo's bringing
Sweet.
the AE phase 1.
We're going to watch you during this.
Sean says the Unicums complained about the Waffen trigger being too OP, but the Bat Chat is still in the game.
Whoa, hold on. All right,
know if those two are
Batchat,
equitable.
Like, come on.
The Bat Chat is you have to be, especially in random battles. The Bat Chat's one of those vehicles that is like really good in clan modes because it's like a scalpel. But it can actually be pretty hard to use in random battles. You have to be pretty good to make the Bat Chat work in random
Trash
battles.
in the Batchat. I'm absolute
Yeah.
trash. It's got
Whereas
like,
the Waffle, basically, if anything enters your view range, you can kill it.
the Batchat's got like, I know it's like
The old
small
one.
and nimble, but it what is like a big mitigating
4,
factor that a lot of people don't
3,
realize is that it has pretty
2,
big bloom on the gun
1.
and the aim time isn't great.
Go.
Critter Biscuit says amphibious M4. Are you referring to the DD tanks that were used on D-Day Critter with the floating curtain thing around it? The duplex drive, I believe, is they're called. I would love to have it.
Were we like
So-
going to at some point for something?
So our favorite
then we
llama
didn't.
says that the YouTube code is fixed for tomorrow. Twitch is fixed for anyone else who puts the code in tonight, and everyone who put in the code today will get their consumables as soon as we have their data. And he is going to fix the rest of the month, and then he is going to rename himself the Sketchy Alpaca.
Okay.
So it is now official.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There was a message. Can you scroll up a bit that I missed? Oh, World of Pickle said, "Wait, were you a mechanic that worked on cabbages?" No. A cabbage mechanic is an old Royal Navy slang term for a bad chef. That's where the weird name comes from. Sergeant Pike says, back in my day, scruffiness was when some guy worked hard all day digging ditches and stuff. He came out and he was scruffy. I don't think many of us doing this stuff are very scruffy. That's fair. For me, that's not the same association I have. But I hear you. It's certainly not that. Although I have dug ditches for a living before, and I gotta say I can't recommend it. I've also shoveled snow. That's fine, because it doesn't happen that often. Cool, Anthony. I'm glad to hear that. Hope you enjoy it. Garcia said this time I won't be blowing Cap up. Garcia's working on a clip of we were playing Grand Battles last week, and he slowly edged up to me in a Death Star and nuked me, and I was very vocally opposed to it. Hopefully we'll have that clip in the future. I'm not even going to shoot at that wheelie boy. That's a pointless exercise with this derp.
Ranger
Yeah, but a
633 says,
4005
"Am I
though.
too late for bingo?" No, actually, bingo will resume on Thursday because we actually ran out of redemptions, I believe.
Yeah, bingo sold out.
Yeah,
Excellent.
bingo sold out.
Rycor says, been a while since I watched. I'm back. Good luck. Thoughts on the TVP 5051? It's one of my favorites. I love the TVP. My issue with it is it's so vulnerable, for lack of a better word, that I feel like you really have to be really patient and use it as a pure ambush tank. And I feel like maybe I've gotten better at that over time. I think the TVP was my second tier 10 ever. So maybe I should revisit it more and put some games into it. But you really have to be really patient.
It's
with
not
that
as strong as it was before, because it's sort of been crept, meta crept.
Oof.
World
How did
of
I not spot that
Pickles
email?
Wants
you
to
must have been
know,
Bush.
have your cooking skills gotten better?
I can survive. I can get by. I'm a better baker than I am a cook. I got some pretty nice bread going on these days, actually. If you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/cabmech, sometimes I post pictures of my bread. That's
Wait,
Watch out,
can
Yahtzee.
you,
all my
can
Twitter
you,
is memes and bread pictures.
Can you bake me some bread?
I mean, maybe.
Like, I would love some cinnamon bread. I'll pay you.
I don't think I've ever done cinnamon bread. I can give it a shot.
Yes. Or like, make me like a huge cinnamon roll.
Oh my God, we finally spotted the 268. Everyone shoot.
Scott says the TVP is OP.
Sorry, Garcia.
Yeah,
Trying to
I
turn off
like the
block heater.
TVP. It's. I think it's still fine. I mean, I don't think any power creep has changed what it is, which is a pure ambush
I
tank.
don't know if I want to follow you.
So
Alright.
as long as you use it as long as you know what it is and use it accordingly, force 4 to 1
Bad time up
trades
here.
and ambush tanks that aren't expecting you. I think you could still put up some big
Homemade
numbers in it.
bread is the best, says Jelly Toastable. I love your name, by the way, Jelly Toastable.
All right, let's do this. Let's put on that
Keelan
cap
says, "Do you bake cookies, Cabbage?" No, I'm a bread-only baker for now. I will once I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on bread. Maybe I'll expand into something else. I'd like
Man,
to get into pies.
Have you watched
be a pie maker.
the Great British Bake Off?
I have not.
Everyone
Oh my
says
god,
it's
it's
the best
so
show
good,
ever.
though.
It's a bit twee for me, if I'm honest.
But
When it comes to British shows, I like Top Gear and I like Scottish comedy. Scottish comedy is hilarious to me because I have to watch all the shows 4 times just to pick up all the different vocabulary they use. That T95 is coming.
Which one of you makes the best cheesecake? I have actually never made cheesecake, so probably not me.
I'll make a decent white chocolate cheesecake, if I do say so myself.
Well, I think Domo wins by default
Yeah.
because I also don't make cheesecake.
I feel like Domo has
Oh,
been
no.
holding out on us.
Yeah, I've never
just
had- I've never had
randomly
any. I'm
dropping
like
that
a-
he makes really good white chocolate cheesecake. What
I
the
mean,
heck?
I'm a pretty
What
good
the
chef
heck,
in
Domo?
general, if I do say so myself. Oh, we're dead.
No, that wasn't me in Game of Thrones.
Scott Andre says it's so fun clipping people out. Yes, that is why I love the T57 because once you get someone in the right place on in their
Oh my
track
gosh.
and they can't back up and they can just they just suffer all 4 of your shells.
These guys
Oh no, I got reset.
Yeah.
I
I knew
mean,
that was
if
gonna
that's
happen.
what you want to do, FF8, go for
just
it.
had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Oh no, the entire cap is being.
I'd like to
reset.
get into pies. Sounds pretty sketchy.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
Why'd you have to say it?
American Pie.
Oh man,
You're
I just
not
keep,
helping,
I keep
Tragic.
doing that. I keep doing that.
I'm helping the people who were too slow to understand the joke.
The other day, that wasn't the other day, but yeah. So like I said earlier, I'm Sircon sub emote from when I had a similar
Blunder.
Blunder.
I'm in trouble.
Silva, the Tibby Knight, says, "Hey, World of Tanks, now you guys have a favorite Sherman variant?" I in the in-game-
4A1.
I'm a weird fan of the ravioli, even though I don't play it.
Fair enough. In game, I really love just the base M4 with the derp.
Do you guys jam out to music as you play when you're not streaming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually like instrumental stuff though.
Yeah.
I'll listen to some instrumental metal bands like Intervals. Big fan of Intervals.
I'll listen to freeform bass and drum and
Polyphia.
bass, dubstep.
Johnny's on YouTube says Cabbage watch Father Ted. I have watched Father Ted. I love Father Ted. Father Ted's a great show.
All right, so let's get our lovely PACA 77 into our platoon.
Black Books is another favorite of mine, an old BBC show.
And Cinder, what is your favorite Sherman variant?
Yeah, and Cinder.
He's wondering why he's not being asked this question.
That's a good point.
Dinner at Domo's place. Says
I don't know if
Blunder.
I can, if I've got room to seat 252 people.
Yeah. ravioli in my pocket
Pocket-oli.
Although you did spell it pocket oil.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Rav oil.
Out of game, my favorite is actually the Easy 8 because I love the welded over the cast lines, just a little more rigid. It's cool.
If your personality was a tank, what would it be?
That is a
crap.
strange question. I'm gonna have to think on that one for a minute. My personality was a tank. I'm not even sure what my personality is. RK Parker on YouTube says Black Books was great. Yeah, there's my guy. There's my guy out there. My favorite show actually is called Still Game. It's a BBC show. It just ended actually. They had their last series. It's a Scottish show where two guys they're in makeup, but they play older pensioners or retirees, as we call them in America, just getting into trouble in Glasgow. And it is my absolute favorite show. It is hilarious.
So
But it takes you have to be a weird guy.
if my personality was a tank, I would probably pick the Panzer 1C because I can be bubbly, but I will also kind of frickin' destroy you sometimes.
I don't think I can summarize my personality with a tank.
All right. Thank you, Yahtzee, for the game. I am going to have to punch out. We got PACA 77 come up. Yahtzee did want to know why the chat was buggered, though. Domo, do you know?
My chat?
That's what I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
so
reading
like
chat here.
we have this. I've had this tag on my account since I was in customer service that basically turns swearing bright blue, and then as of a few patches ago, now I think it's related to that. But when I put apostrophes, you have it too, don't you?
What?
Because your apostrophes are messed up too. I'll get them next time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't have any issues.
Okay, so it's on my end. Yeah.
Are you using mods, Domo Sapien?
I'm not. It's
Are you
this
using mods?
stupid client side or server side thing. Wargaming is breaking my game.
All right, Yahtzee, I do got to kick you out, but thank you so much for the game. We appreciate you hanging out and watching. I do got to get our boy PACA 77 in here.
I believe all of us who have already made the decision to vote will be going to vote after we're done with this stream. So,
Most people in the office voted on their way into work this morning.
yeah.
I wanted to vote, but bureaucracy had other plans.
I wanted to vote, but I
gonna be a tier
saved my
4.
time to go back to my apartment and wait for people to pick up my
And move a
washer
mini
and driver.
fridge.
And no. I went back to my apartment to wait for these people who are supposed to pick up and deliver my washer and dryer to my new place, and they didn't come. Like, they never arrived, never made a call.
Didn't show
and then
up.
2.5 hours later at 2:30, they give me a call and they said, well, our driver has arrived, and he said that he got the key from the leasing office and then tried to enter the apartment, but the apartment had the deadbolt on. I was like, wow, no kidding. It's almost like you missed the appointment and decided to come 2 hours later and not call me before you got there. And so I had locked the apartment. It's almost like people lock their doors when they leave?
Gabe, I tried. I genuinely tried.
We are ready for a tier 4 count in when you're
Alright.
ready.
Tier
If you
4
guys
count.
want to know about my experience with bureaucracy today, I went to my polling place and then I stood in line for like an hour for them to tell me that I'm not registered to vote. And then I contacted the county registrar's office and they told me that I gave them the wrong social security number, so I'm not registered. And I know I gave them the
Wow.
right social security number, so
Count in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. What's the opinion on Quickie Baby's mod pack?
it's not bad. It's got some good
It's a
stuff. in
fine
it.
mod pack.
Yeah. I mean, none of us, I don't think, use mods.
Nope.
I think
Oh, a
all
lot of
us
the
play
If I
mods
was
that
going
are.
to use mods, I'd probably use. Oh gosh, what's
I like Jimbo's crosshair mod. I
no?
like.
As far as packs though,
Aslan's-
Aslan's is the one I would use if I was going to use one. Solos is pretty good too. Great Lex says mods are cheating, game parity. I played vanilla pretty much my entire Watt career, and I've never had an issue with it.
So
but I'm
Gabe, you
bad,
don't
so-
need ID to register.
Boot-
The
Bootards.
social security number I gave him is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good luck with that one. That was a good one.
Why do we keep getting
Hangman.
assault? Can you disable this, please?
Yeah, Cabbage, disable assault to make Domo happy.
Don't turn on.
I didn't have assault on,
colorblind
people got
mode.
mad at me.
It
I have
doesn't
assault
turn
on,
off.
people got mad at me. I can't
This is
win.
like the 4th assault
can't
game
win.
today. I hate assault mode. I haven't played this game mode in like I've had this disabled since 2013.
Rua Trainman says our movers showed up late and then crashed into our house.
Oh my god.
That's
the heck,
that's
dude?
a way to have a bad day.
Oh my god.
Maxine says, "Can you guys play the 1-2-1? If we get a tier 10 game, I can."
Is it considered cheating using mods? No.
Not- well,
there are
as long
some
as they're not illegal
mods that are basically considered cheating, but otherwise there are legal and fair mods that you
Yeah,
can
we
use.
actually we have an official mods portal. I believe it's wgmods.net. So anything on that site has been reviewed and approved by the Watt HQ staff.
Yes.
Hey,
Hodor,
Deathman, how's it
I'm
going?
trying to get good, Hodor. I'm trying.
WGmods.net.
I even put purple parts on my baguette, but it didn't help.
It's really funny. One of the most popular mod packs is called Solo's Easy Mod Pack, and for the longest time, we do have a community contributor named SoSlow, and for some reason, I would always read
So
Solo
Slow's
as So Slows.
So
So
slow
Slow's
mod
mod
pack.
pack.
Yeah.
How's your mod pack doing, so slow? If he's still here, he
Yeah.
might be streaming now. All right, you know what? The T-28 gunner is fired. I forgot to dismiss him after the last game.
Oh my
He's
god.
getting dismissed after this game. The guy is trash. I don't use that word lightly. Crimson says, any chance the VK7201K skin can be applied to the VK KPFW2? Woof. Not in the immediate future, I believe. Maxime on YouTube says, any plans for new tech trees? So the rumor that not the rumor, what the devs have been telling us is they're working on Italian heavies.
Why don't I
so-
just play this tank exclusively, always, and forever?
Which one?
Because you have to play
That's
tiers other
Oh
than
my
4.
God.
Rubles for Victor says all he wants is vodka. Many people have been saying that I got to give my T28 gunner vodka, and that's the problem.
I got another one.
We don't endorse the consumption of adult beverages. This is an all ages stream,
Yes.
but maybe that is the solution.
Not necessarily all ages, just
Oh, is it
all
Luke's?
appropriate ages for all
Llama,
of
push
the
out here so I
platforms.
can hetzer you.
Is Llama on the other team?
He is.
Oh. Has he
Llama-
not renamed himself to Sketchy Alpaca?
Not yet. Well, name,
That
name changes
liar.
take a minute sometimes.
They do take him.
Why?
Did he actually do it? Is he actually gonna do it?
Let me check.
All right, I'm going for it. I'm getting this llama kill.
You do
I
that.
don't know if I'll
he
make it, but-
actually
I'm just trying to avoid getting wrecked by this Luke's again. Lionel Richie tank? What?
Would I get in trouble if I renamed Alpaca myself?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't do it.
1984 Big Brother banned me from the game one time with the ban reason "get good."
That's true. That did happen. Those were heady days.
So what you're saying is,
I mean, I don't have the authority to approve that, but I also don't have the authority to tell you no. Is Llama dead?
He did rename himself to the Sketch Alpaca. It's just not in game yet.
Is
I
Llama
just
dead?
checked.
Llama, come back
Like,
here.
And he just got a kill too.
Get back here, Llama.
He's actually getting in our game. He usually tries to sync drop with us
Duel me.
later in the stream.
Deathman wants to know.
doesn't get in.
Well, Domo, did you get good?
Apparently, if driving
No.
if driving the Hetzer is what qualifies as getting good, then yes.
Shout out to our boy Goshism, former Wargaming employee who helped Domo and I get a lot better at the game.
It's true. It's true.
Miss our boy Goshism.
I do. Y'all should check out his stream. He's a community contributor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Llama!
Jeez.
A lot of spice. A lot of spice there.
Victory is mine.
Very spice.
For the Top Gun.
Much spice.
Do you really have 6 kills?
Yes.
Oh my
I haven't
goodness.
even gotten to shoot it more than one time.
That's gross.
Clearly, you went to the wrong place.
Yeah, apparently.
The Hetzer just was like, no, sorry, bud. The reaffirmed to me is like, no, don't play the KV2. This is the dope tank that you need. Remember all those fun times we had back in 2012?
Hodor says Domo is a unicum. He just pretends to be bad.
Yeah.
This is very convincing.
Just don't look at my
Oh.
stats.
Domo, you're a really good actor.
I've been keeping up this ruse for like
Oh,
8 years.
Congratulations, Woody. 23 is pretty brutal. That's... Oof.
You very clearly have a reverse Smurf account.
Yeah. Those are a thing.
Truly. Press X to doubt. X.
Everyone
myself.
disliked that. Is that Luke's going to shoot me from behind now?
Everyone disliked
If that Luke shoots me from behind, I'm going to be salty. Come on, Packer. Get that Luke's out of here. I don't want to get shot. No! No! Packer! Kill him! Get it for both ends.
Don't worry.
Thanks, Domo. That was Yahtzee,
Finish them
too.
off.
Nice job, Yahtzee. You really did a good job of
Did you
preventing me
get
from
killed
doing
by
anything.
someone
okay?
named I'm Sorry?
No, I got killed by Yahtzee,
Oh.
who we just tuned with.
Who just killed
Oh my
I'm
God.
Sorry?
Oh, no.
Did you die, Domo?
Yeah, I did.
After only 7 kills?
After all these.
Only 7?
I would have got the Artie, but I was locked on, and
Only
then like
7?
he went dark right as I was about to fire, so my reticle moved, and yeah.
Domo was in the hunt to get the crucial contribution just by himself.
I don't believe we have enough time to squeeze in one more game, unfortunately. We are on our last queue lister. So our
Yeah, it's
queue
going to be a bit
list is
close.
empty.
We'll hang on a little bit. Maxime says, do you guys know what the rewards are for the new update with the stages? Are you referring to the daily mission?
He's referring to the Battle Pass, probably.
Oh, Battle Pass will be coming out later this month, so we'll have a full rollout, an article, and probably accompanying video, as we usually do, when we get closer to release. It won't be launching tomorrow.
Is the
Tomorrow
code
we'll
not
have
working?
daily missions, and Battle Pass will be later this month.
I wish I got
should
that
be
Artie
working.
kill. That would have been a.
Oh, I did get killed by I'm sorry, but it showed on my screen as Yahtzee.
Weird. Code should still be working. You may have typed it in wrong.
Indigo says 50th anniversary of Kelly's Heroes coming up. Just saying, we got to get Oddball's tank in the game. Come on, BizDev. Sanchez says, I remember the glory days of Heatsers with a 150 pen and no space armor. Captain Napalm says, well, I'll see y'all later. Stay safe and take on. Yeah, Captain Napalm. Hope you're doing well, man. Did you guys get that new PC? Cranky Monkey says, reminder, come out to see the new WOC gaming stations at the RCAC Ontario Regiment Museum this weekend. Museum staff that play the game will be there to introduce you to the game, and we'll have bonus codes for current players. Sent Tragic a picture of the stations to her Discord.
Ooh, yes. Send me many pictures.
Chinese says, so is the texture change in 1.8.1? It may not be called that when it comes out. It will be in a patch after 1.8. I'm not sure if it will be 1.8.
If you want to talk about low tier tanks that were toxic to the new player experience, T18 was the front runner.
Yeah. That
The
thing was
T18,
ridiculous.
the T18 was one of those tanks that when we got rid of it, we got a bunch of angry messages from people who had like 4,000 battles in it.
Oh my
We're like,
God.
how dare you remove this tank?
How
This is the
dare.
only thing that gave me faith in humanity. Just absolute.
Scorpion, there's going to be
silk.
more info on it later on in the month when it comes out. But yeah, it's essentially it's not going to be an alternate premium time. It's going to be like a extra supplement.
It's a
that you
bonus.
can get.
It'll have a ton of cool stuff for free, and then there will be a premium element. But if you like it, you're free to spend money on it. If you don't worry about it. It's not
Yeah.
going to be. You'll still be able to earn a bunch of stuff from it for free. Kaylin says the PZ2J is worse, isn't it? Than what?
What than the T18? I don't know. I would say the T because like into today's meta, I'd say it's probably not. But yeah, back in the day, it probably was. That's why we didn't really sell it a lot.
World of Pickles says, "Welp, see y'all and eat your pickles." Yeah, eat your pickles.
I love pickles.
Big
And
pickle.
drink the pickle juice. It's
pickle
probiotic. It's
guy.
good for you.
Oh, is it? I just ordered a bunch of like probiotics because the antibiotics that I was taking just like messed up my system.
All right. Reminder, folks, aside from let's all wish Tragic's gut health the best, we will be back on Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, not 4 p.m. So if you're still not used to the new schedule, it'll be 2 hours later than our old schedule. So we will be back then. The patch will be out, so we'll be able to show off all the cool stuff from daily missions. However, of course, Frontline and Battle Pass will not have started yet, so we won't be able to feature those. If you haven't checked out our OSD fundraiser, please consider doing so. For a donation of $10, you get entered into a raffle to win a Type 5.9. OSD is a great veteran and current active service military support organization. They work with all NATO countries. So Canada, you're in. We got you. Great organization. We're really happy to help raise money for. And right now, I believe we're completely dominating that charity. World of Tanks we are just destroying all the other teams. So thank you so much for those of you who have contributed. We really appreciate it. Check out Warp 103 and Steel Guts in Tennessee, two of our newest community contributors. They're both on YouTube and Twitch. Highly recommend both. Any other tidbits or news that y'all want to
Just
cover?
ongoing stuff, right? We got Me and Monday ongoing. Open topic this week. Showdown Saturday for the 230 485. And Sheriff Hunt is 2 to 4 p.m. Central Time every Thursday. Look for Deputy Apollo and Deputy Chauncey. Kill them to get some free gold.
And keep an eye out. We'll be starting the sheriff event for, this month in a couple weeks here. So if you want to get a deputy account, watching the stream is your easiest path to getting in early. All right, folks, we will see you on Thursday. Have a wonderful Wednesday and a wonderful evening. Spend some time with your family. Play some World of Tanks. Do what makes you happy. And we'll see you Thursday.
Bye, everybody. Oh, if you are on Twitch, we are going to be rating Nick Shocks, so give him a nice, warm
Yeah.
Sherman Gang welcome. Bye.